Well, hello there, guys, and welcome back to Graviteam Tactics Mius Front. I think we have here one of the largest defensive battles we have ever faced. As you can see, we have a tremendous amount of infantry over here. I've also set some infantry over here at our main strong point, as well as machine guns, mortars, and over here we've got some infantry also looking at the battlefield. Pretty much, if the Soviets approach, we are going to be completely ready to take them on. I'm just not sure what kind of a gunfight we're going to have. So let's go ahead and get started here. Wish me the absolute best of luck. And what I'll do is, of course, return once the actual fighting begins. As you can see, we've got a beautiful set of trenches waiting to repel the Soviet attacker. But we are not sure exactly where he is going to appear from. So here we go, guys. Glory to the Reich. Alright, folks, it looks like the enemy attacked in the place I least expected them to attack, and that's going to be right over here. We've got a major frontal conflict. I just want to make sure that all of our units here are aiming at the enemy. We're getting some frontline trench combat here, and I'm going to make sure these guys are also aimed towards the enemy approaching through the woods there. We're going to get up close and personal very soon. I just want to make sure we've targeted them and that our men are doing anything they can to stop them here. Let's get a closer look. Now, the enemy has also laid down a tremendous amount of bombardment on top of us. They have dropped artillery. You can see all of the trees destroyed all over the damn place. So they've softened this area up before moving in. And now we are, of course, returning fire with our own mortars. I'm hoping to stop that Soviet attack. Well, it's almost like that movie, We Were Soldiers. We need a broken arrow right now. We need, please get us some junkers or something to do something about the approaching enemy. As for these machine guns and mortars, I am going to go ahead, fast move them right here so they can respond to that attack. And let's just look across the line. Let's see if there's any other attacks. Now, there aren't, but I think you guys can see the smoke rising up from this area. This entire area, the strong point, was bombarded, heavily bombarded by the opposing forces. I'm almost tempted to take these units, this infantry unit, and push them right over here. But that would mean leaving my trench, and I'm just not prepared to do that after my experiences. So let's get up to the front lines. Come on, boys. We've got Soviets in the wire at this point, throwing grenades as well. We really need our men returning fire consistently here. Come on, men. Enemy has just dropped so many rounds on us, as you can see here. Now, there is a dead Soviet soldier there, but also a bunch of dead German soldiers lying around that trench. Nitz, this guy on the far right, is getting overrun as well by the Soviets. Yeah, you know what? Maybe moving in with that group of infantry would be a good idea. Keep in mind that we still have this group here. And I'm going to order a counterattack. While Walter is moving into position to provide some secondary fire, some supporting fire. There we go. Forward, men! Towards the enemy! Alright, we've got Jans here. Everybody is pretty much set up in a decent position. At this point, I'll actually cancel that movement, and I really just want them facing forward. Pretty much facing the enemy. Returning fire, because we are going to be overrun on those trenches. So we might as well try to cause as many casualties as possible. Let him have it, boys. See the commander back here looking through his binoculars. No, he's got his pistol in hand. Get some more gunfire here, boys. Getting some really nice mortar shots, though, on the enemy commanders there. All of those flags represent commissars, or enemy officers, so we really do want to try and get rid of them, if at all possible. Looks like they're spreading out a bit now. So I think the enemy is kind of learning not to get their guys all up close together. Let's see, is this a mortar or is it a machine gun? It's taking these guys a while to set up. Right, come on. Right here on the front with Jung. It looks like Jung is finally returning fire, but a lot of our guys are just getting overwhelmed by the enemy numbers here. He's got some pretty nice cover behind an actual tree here, but if not for that, I feel like he wouldn't be doing any damage to the enemy. Alright, that's what we need. That's some effective machine gun fire, and it's coming from our MGs back here. These were some of the supporting MGs we brought up. and I think this is a good distance for them. It would be nice to have them even closer, but this is going to have to do for now. Here. Busan kommen! Trying to get like a nice side view here of this machine gun in action. Oh yeah, baby. I love it. That barrel is burning hot. Hopefully it's bringing some much needed fire support to our men, and I think it is. He's firing directly at the enemy. Keep feeding it, keep feeding it. You can do it, man. You can do it. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, look at that, guys. Let's take a look at the main front. And sure enough, look at that. Soviets launching an attack on the main front, and this one actually has tanks. We do not have anti-tank weapons, guys, so it's pretty much up to just our infantry to try and stop these tanks with some grenades or something like that. I don't know, maybe we do have an anti-tank rifle and we're just not aware of it. Apparently, Knondorf, one of our artillerymen, does exist. And sorry, my parrot is going absolutely insane today. We may have even taken a tank out here. It could just be burning from artillery. It does look like the tank at the very least is stopped. I don't see him moving, and I certainly don't see any more action here in this area. I'm wondering if that's our artillery that caused all of that commotion. Of course, we do have a bunch of units here, so I'm going to have them target that area. But let's get back over here to this front. And I really am tempted to move up Heisinga and Borke to bolster this front right here. Those machine guns are doing an amazing job. So you know what? I think we'll just keep it like this for now. Pretty much that infantry, Jans and Buchmann, is holding the front barely, while the machine guns just rattle down all of the enemy. So we're going to keep it like that. We've got a beautiful open visual here on these Soviet units advancing. But as you can see, they are bombarding, heavily bombarding any areas where we still might have some men. Look at this. As you can see, they show no mercy, especially in their artillery bombardments. They were absolutely brutal. Alright, let's just have those boys aim that way. We've still got those machine guns firing away. As long as that's going on, I feel pretty safe. What about this front here and point 65.2? The enemy, I feel like they're going to take that front unless we do a counterattack. But I really feel like getting out of these trenches is probably not the right decision. Let's get a look over here at the actual trenches and see what our boys are up against. Shoot, boys! Sehr good. Definitely taking some returning fire, but it doesn't look like they're putting their full weight into these attacks. We've got a machine gunner there smoking a cigarette. He should be firing at the enemy.
Ivan weniger. Wir haben Ihre Befehle. Du Hurensohn.
Still keeping my eye over there at 65.3. Although my concern is they've got more infantry moving in over here. I really do feel like they will overrun us. So I'm just going to take Borke and send him up here with a fast move over to where the machine guns are. Just give them some infantry support. And oh my goodness, yeah, look at that. Looking a lot more dangerous than what we originally thought. I want to make sure that Berger and Hutter's men are also looking this way, so we'll have everyone aimed towards the enemy. But I absolutely am starting to see some officers, and that concerns me big time. Look at that. Move them off, boys. Fixieren right in front. One of our guys just got killed in the trench. That guy just got hit badly through the chest. And absolutely, the enemy is starting to get over here in the 65.2 area. Let's just hope that our machine guns, as well as our mortars right there, we've got a bunch of them, can pretty much annihilate any and all enemy forces. We do have that gun there as well. I just don't believe he can actually hit the enemy tank, but I would set the enemy tank up as a target if he appeared over here. And actually, I just saw a tank there. Maybe, just maybe, we have already destroyed an enemy Panzer. Some artillery fire. Let's take a look at our infantry. Bolkes men moving over here. It's going to take them a while to move through these woods. Not only is it hard to see into like this, but this is quite a distance to move, actually. For these men to move in such cold weather, it's going to take them a while to get up there, but you can see they are getting ready, and they are heading towards what we can call the eastern front of the eastern front here. Come on, man, I love those MGs. So we got plenty of infantry over here as well. And it looks like we're starting to see some enemy anti-tank weapons. Obviously not as effective as destroying an enemy tank, but destroying AT guns like that can really help us out. Another thing I'm going to do is, I don't know, never mind, I was going to say we're going to turn half of these guns towards the enemy here to the west, but it looks like we've already done that. Come on, boys. This is an attempted overrun. We've seen these before. I'm just looking back here because we should have, yep, some mortars and machine guns. We're going to aim that way, and we're going to try and provide support to that front line. Sanitator! Let's get over here to these guys. The enemy looks to be like only 30 or 40 yards away, maybe even closer. Let's get back on this front. I think this is really the main enemy attack. And again, they did manage to actually break into these trenches, but they haven't actually taken the area. That's why I think it's so important to just keep these machine guns going and stop them from moving any further and disrupting any local trenches. And I think they're doing a great job. Unfortunately, it looks like one of the spotters or the loader of this MG unit was hit. Not sure if he's alive or not. One of our MGs is actually here in a proper foxhole, which I absolutely love. Or I should say a proper trench. The question is, do we go ahead and grab this infantry and try and push forward? So we can certainly mount a counterattack, but we're fairly safe here in these trenches. So maybe we just stay put here and pretty much wait for the enemy. That's the way to go about this. Such a massive battlefield. I mean, we are just fighting on all fronts. Let's see how these guys are doing. I'm talking about the infantry, or excuse me, the artillery back here. We're actually taking artillery fire right there where Dolman is. The Soviets have no lack of artillery that they can fire at us. One of the problems with this position is you can see it's downhill from the enemy. I thought it was, a little better, but no, it's definitely downhill. One thing we can do, which will take a while, is get these guys out of their trenches, our mortars, and push them up here to the front. Yeah, I'm crazy enough to try it. Actually order an attack so that they know to fire as soon as they see an enemy unit. But at least we'll get these guys on the battlefield, and I think they'll be pretty damn effective. Unrelenting, absolutely unrelenting with their artillery fire. You can't even see through this stuff. As you can see, if you were in one of these trenches, you wouldn't be able to see more than 5 to 10 feet ahead of you. There is gunpowder all over the place. I wonder if that means they're going to go for an attack right over here. But I think they've pretty much given up on that. It looks like this attack over here is faltering too. A bunch of Soviets dead from just our machine guns. And let's get a closer look. We might be able to spot some bodies. And there are bodies all over the place here. Germans, Soviets, they are just littering this particular part of the forest. There's a Soviet. Here we have Germans. When they cut through that. There's a Soviet. When they actually cut through this part of the forest, they absolutely overran that section of trenches without a doubt. Nonetheless, I hope the casualties, the end battle casualties, will reflect pretty good response. But I can't say for sure, folks. I can't say for sure. Just trying to push that guy up the hill so that he can actually get a proper view on the enemy. And this I think this is going to be more effective. Although this is an anti-infantry artillery piece, it's not specifically made for tanks, so really we'll just be using that against enemy infantry if we spot them. Come on, boys. Looks this way. Oh boy. Alright, looks like he's found a target. That is good to hear. Definitely found a target. Look at that! Let's see where those things land. Those should be some pretty dramatic explosions. Maybe not, though. It looks like he's trying to fire over here in this area. Yep, definitely. There we go. I just saw the first hit. Let's hope that thing is effective, guys, because there's definitely enemy machine guns here, enemy AT guns, etc. These are targets that we can absolutely take out and help the war effort for Deutschland. So yeah. Reload. Oh my goodness, look at that. That almost seemed like sniper fire. They absolutely targeted this gun. They're not liking the destructive power of that weapon. Not at all. Yeah, absolutely. Did you guys see that shot? That really does look like a sniper rifle is being fired directly at this unit. There we go. Beautiful, guys. I'm going to get a closer view of the explosive power of that thing. Just look at it. Shrapnel flying everywhere. See, any enemy units in that general vicinity are going to be KO'd big time. See very well. Better than before, though. He can actually target the enemy right there, which looks like what he's probably going to do. I'd really like to try and get a shot on the tank. Yeah, I'm going to try to just... You can handle this. You've done tougher things. Right, nice. A few brave men decided to go ahead and start firing their machine guns. For the most part, they seem to be quite quiet in a lot of this battle, but they are returning fire now because we're starting to see actual Soviet infantry trying to get into those trenches, and I don't think our boys want that to happen. Beautiful. Oh, that was... We just left at the wrong time. His friend was killed, but this guy actually did survive. That machine gun just rattled right through him. I thought I did. Actually, not targeted both of them. Looks like, nope. There's an enemy tank. Man, just get one side shot. Unfortunately, for our gun to even move over there, we have to go back down to the road and then back up here. The realism of this game is insane. I mean, they really don't cut corners when it comes to realism. Alright, look at this. So here on the eastern front, it looks like the enemy is continuing to push. I thought that attack was totally broken up, but in fact it's widened. So I'm definitely not counterattacking. I'm glad we kept these guys in the trench. Hopefully they can hold out against that final attack, which would completely wipe out units in this area. We can't let that happen. Alright, beautiful concentrated fire on the enemy unit here. And it looks like they have taken a trench. So they've got their own trench works here. They seem to be using that quite well. Now, we could storm the area with infantry, but the cost would be insane. So I'm not going to do it, just because, again, cost is kind of an issue. Did they abandon the tank? No, not possible. grounded, but they couldn't have abandoned a tank. I won't believe it until I get really close and can actually see for myself, but I highly doubt it. Machine gun is raking across the enemy beautifully. Despite them transferring over there to 65.5, we're getting a perfect shot at them either way. And I think part of the reason there is because of these entrenched positions, these fortifications. They're awesome. So finally, our infantry is really getting themselves back here. The enemy has not offered us a ceasefire, and we know how quickly the AI will offer a ceasefire once they think there's no chance for a victory. This means they might still have quite a few attacks up their sleeves. In fact, a few officers have been spotted in that direction over there. Now, boys. Our men are absolutely reacting here. The infantry that we had in this trench are starting to react to the presence of Ivan and his men. Actually a little more worried about our own MG42s than I am about their men killing us. This area looks a lot calmer. Again, the enemy seems to be remaining in the fortified area here near the fortifications. It doesn't look like they're going to push their luck in that particular sector. Can't forget, we still have quite a few units over here that we could bring over just to assist. But I'm not sure. And as you can see, the enemies are already trying to soften this area up as well. I guess they're anticipating a victory with that initial attack, but I just don't think that's going to happen. I can see the officer right there. Come on, boys. We haven't taken a single one of our locations yet, so as far as that's concerned, we are doing beautifully. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. They won't ask for a truce until we break through, but maybe we'll take 65.5. We don't really have anyone defending that. Other than that, I think we've got this. Soviets here. They've still got some of these light mortars, though, right there on the front line. We're gonna do. Well, you guys know me pretty well by now. I'm gonna do a full-on counteroffensive here, because I think they're weak. I think we've bombarded them sufficiently here at the 65.2 area, and I feel like if we get out of our trench and actually engage, we can do some serious damage to them. Of course, we could also incur some serious losses, but I think this is a winning move. Let's hope I'm right, and not just insane. The tank is definitely still operational. Actually, the enemy is targeting us with mortars and artillery already. Did we ever get that guy in position? I don't think so. Also, need to make sure that these guys are aiming this way. Got one, I'm not going to call him sniper, we got one marksman here in that trench hole. So every single one of our guys should be down there. Just find a trench hole, take up position, and fire at the enemy. Although, don't fire directly into the ground ahead of you like he just did. Twice. This guy definitely should not have been drinking schnapps before the battle. Here we go, guys. Good enough. Our offensive begins. First target starting to spot some Soviets, of course, but that tank there, that is a problem. We've got to do something about the tank. As far as the infantry, though, you can see we already hit one of them. The mortar is dead. Beautiful. But the tank's going to be a problem. As you can see, a few of the enemy that got into the trench are also getting hit pretty hard here by Goodner. There's Metzler. So this is the guy that should be able to fire his gun at the enemy tank. Look at that. We need to try and push him up a little bit more. Well, more than a little bit, let's be honest. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. It's actually moving a little faster than I expected. The question is, will this thing even pierce the side of a tank? Because the tank is looking at us from inside. I mean, that's the benefit here. Come on. At the very least, we can get some really devastating shots on the enemy infantry units here. Come on. That's he's still have a perfect view. We gotta make it to the top of this hill. Good. Now keep your eyes on the officers there. Not sure what that red smoke is, but it can't be anything good. It might be an enemy offensive. There we go. We see the tank. We definitely see him. We definitely see him. Question is, can we get a kill? Can we get a kill? That is a hit. Oh, boys, please, 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 please kill that tank. Wiping out a T-34 right now would be amazing. It's the strangest angle I've seen. Please don't hit the tree, please. Please tell me you guys know what you're doing. They need to move that thing up more. The tree is messing them up. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. One good hit, two on the side. I'm not sure if it did anything. Actually, we took the track off. We took the track off on the west side, the left side, and there are more tanks nearby. More tanks nearby, guys. Here we go. Here we go. So far, the enemy infantry push over there seems to have stopped for the most part, and the same thing with the infantry push at 65.3. These guys are going to focus on the enemy infantry. There are officers there, so I can't say I disagree, but really the tanks are the main target here. Really the most deadly target, to be honest. As long as they're getting rounds off, get some rounds off. Nice. A bunch of infantry moving there. Oh, and there we go. Some return fire from Ivan. We've got to be careful here because a lot of enemy infantry are in these trenches now. Do we have any units alive here? We do. I'm absolutely going to have to do a counter-offensive here to try and push these guys out of the trench. Come on, boys. Look at that. One of our own guys using a PPSH. A lot of the times the Germans would pick up these Soviet weapons because they're quite good, especially in a close-range fight like this one. Getting some huge hits with this gun. But again, my real main target is the enemy armor. And I think to be able to hit the armor, we're going to have to get even closer. As you can see, he's hidden behind it. He's kind of hidden in the forest almost. So what I'm going to do is actually push this guy forward again. potential enemy activity there, but I think it's just the enemy trench. And there we go. 65.3 is silent, guys. So many additional units here that we can push forward, but I think we got things under control.
Besides
the infantry here, and of course the tank. I think that's really the main problem in this area. Otherwise, I think we've stopped all the other attacks. There we go. We definitely got a hit there. Definitely got a hit. Now the enemy's asking for a ceasefire. I wonder if we took the tracks off. We did take the tracks off on the right side there. I'm definitely not going to stop firing until we kill one of these tanks, or until they kill our gun. Push this guy up as well. This guy's in a strange position. We need to... I know it's dangerous, but we gotta push him up even more if we want to take another shot at that tank. Come on. So there we go, boys. Considering the amount of men lost during this battle, I am absolutely ready to accept the ceasefire, but I want to get a few more rounds off with this piece of artillery. Come on. Oh no, our men are taking cover. This is not the time to take cover. Enemy tank is trying to target us as well. And again, that bunker is really protecting us quite a lot, which I think is amazing. The bunker is providing us with defense against that T-34. We tracked one of them. I'm not even sure if we ever got this guy to abandon his tank, but I'm not going to worry about it too much, especially considering we stopped every single one of the advances. I'll go ahead and accept that ceasefire offer. So 30 seconds before the end. I don't think it's taking 30 seconds anyway. But it's nice to see that we put an end to that attack, although what an amazing attack that was, guys. Without a doubt, in terms of men on the field, this is the largest defense we've ever had in Graviteam Tactics. Just absolutely amazing. This is actually called Operation Carbousel. I didn't know what to expect, but this was absolutely amazing. As always, if you enjoy these videos, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and of course, subscribe. Also, check out our merch store. We now have merch below the video. You can purchase Maxini's mugs, t-shirts, all that fun stuff. So I do hope you guys will take a look. Now it's going to be a total defeat. And as you can see here, casualties were incredible, guys. 55 killed on our side, 208 wounded, 40 killed on the enemy side, 203 wounded. Like I said, the most, just absolutely the most infantry losses in infantry on the battlefield that we've ever seen. Now, we did actually manage to take out a bunch of enemy guns and machine guns. I wanted to see if we managed to kill an enemy tank, and we did kill 2 enemy tanks, although I think what this actually refers to is detracking. We detracked one of them and the crew abandoned, and the second one I think we detracked. So I think we pretty much put them out of commission, but probably only really destroyed one. Well, I'll catch you on the next one, folks. As always, thanks for watching.